Hello and welcome to the vlog. Hello, welcome to the vlog. It's been a minute, so I'm heading to the studio in a minute and I've got some things to pick up. I've got a lot of stuff to glaze because we just have a lot of pre-orders of the Make Art and Be Hot mug to go out. Very excited to show you them. And I also have a kind of last minute market that I'm doing, so I have to prepare and get some stuff ready for that. So I'm gonna eat lunch, I'm gonna take this little freak for a walk, and we're gonna go to the studio. Okay, I wasn't really gonna talk about this because I think it's corny as fuck to like, I don't know, just explain yourself or make excuses or whatever. Wait, let's just have a chat about this. Yeah, but like obviously it's been a minute since I last uploaded a video. Your girl took a hiatus and I want to talk a little bit about consistency or inconsistency as a creative. Do you like my glasses, by the way? Well Protected sent me a few pairs and they have like little crystals, so then when you're wearing them you have crystals right beside your eyes and it just unlocks something, and they're just very styling. Love it. But I want to talk about why I haven't uploaded and why it doesn't matter at all. And let's be real, like honestly, I have visions, I have a plan, I have a place that I want to take this channel, I have aspirations and dreams, and I'm gonna start driving because I've got to get to the pottery studio and I don't want to be there too late because it's getting chilly now. So like honestly, yeah, I haven't uploaded on, oh my god, look at that bed. I haven't uploaded on YouTube in over a month, okay? Over a month. And as much as I am like, I wish I had been consistent because I do have goals, I have places that I want to take this platform, I have a whole vision for where I know that I can take this channel, and honestly I really like to make videos. It's fun to film things and to have like a camera to chat to as I'm working on different projects and as I have more behind the scene things that I want to share with everybody. And I actually really enjoy the editing part of making videos more than anything else, and you know, even like just taking the camera up today and chatting with it and thinking about like shots and thinking about how I want to edit things and what the video is going to be like when it's finished. I'm excited about it, so your girl's happy to be back, happy to be doing it again. And also like I know myself, like I continually, we get to know ourselves as we go through our lives, obviously, and I know that I can go full force, have multiple videos out a week for a certain amount of time, and then I don't know, just because of the change in the seasons, a change in the winds, a change in how I feel about life, I will just want to take a break for whatever reason from whatever different creative project it is. And I think as a multi-passionate person who's always doing a few different things, I always have a few different things on at the same time, my energy for all of them, it's impossible for it to be 100% for every different project at every point in time. I have no idea how the sound is going to be like on this, by the way, so I hope you can hear me. But I know that my energy for every project isn't going to be at 100% all of the time, and that's okay. Like that gives me the freedom, that gives me the ability to switch between prioritizing one thing for a couple of months and then stepping back when I want to and prioritizing something else for a few months because that feels sexy at the time. We told a story about what consistency is and that we need to have 100% consistency, and that looks like doing the same thing at the same pace indefinitely, and I don't know how realistic that is, and I don't know how fun or appealing that even sounds to me. So instead I'm gonna let myself do what I want when I want to do it, and resist the urge to explain myself or make excuses for things, and just actually create the best things that I want to create when I want to create them. And on that note, let's go to the studio. What's that one? Oh, like a speckle? Are you mixing that on the moon jars? That would look cool. Ooh. I like the ones where they have, I saw one where it has like the little blue or black dots and they're like best in the glaze. Look incredible.
That's a big dance. Chrome heart got me kissing on his best friend. Put in work, baby, you could be my best man. Sending cash to my account, he investing. Dark shades on when I'm off the Migos. He tryna cuff me like a nigga in a Rico. Moving through this shit like GTA with a cheat code. He claimed that he love me, but be fucking all the freak hoes. I just wanna dance all night. Can't nobody do it just like I. Boy, you got just what I like. Come on, baby, let's kiss, don't fight. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Just say the word, baby, I'ma get you right. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Ain't gotta say it, I know I'm the one you like. Ooh, damn, tell the DJ turn the beat up. Got a white boy who be singing like a Beatle. Claim she getting bread, but I heard she doing keto. I don't do drugs, I'ma smoke a little weedo. I can't chase a man for no paper. Bitches think it's sweet, I'ma show them now or later. I be getting money.
There's a lot of ceramics to talk about. Let's talk about them. There's a lot of mugs. I have a whole collection that I have to photograph and list in the shop because I'm doing a shop drop, and I want to show you these pieces because there's a lot of experiments that I did here. There's a lot of things that worked really well. There's a couple of things that didn't come out the kiln the way that I wanted, and that basically in the ceramics world just means that we just try it again. We reiterate because I don't know, like it is so much estimation and there's so much chemistry magic with how you make things, what the results, how the different materials react together when they're basically set on fire. So I have those that I want to show you, but first I want to talk about these guys. One of my mugs went viral a month or so ago. I got a shit ton of pre-orders for it because the stock that I had sold out, and the pre-orders I made batches of, I opened options for pre-orders for the month of April and they sold out. Then I opened pre-orders for the month of May and they sold out, and so I put a pause on them for the month of June so I can get the ones I've already made out of the kiln and get them shipped out and give myself a little bit of a rest from churning out the same mug over and over again, so I could work on, there's a few that I'm waiting to come out of the kiln now that are new experiments and new ashtrays that I'm trying, and also like I have a lot of other projects that I'm working on, and something that's actually tied to this, to Make Art and Be Hot, which is a program that I'm creating that, I don't know, it might be out by the time this video goes out, it might be out the day after, it might be out in a month, we'll see. I like to work a little bit chaotically, which, side note, sometimes I feel like you can't be or shouldn't be chaotic on the internet. Like you have to, and I think this is a fear that a lot of people have, of feeling like you have to have your shit figured out and feeling like you have to be, it's this idea of consistency again, right? Feeling like you have to be like, on this day of the week, this is what I do, this is the type of content I create, and this is the type of thing that people can expect, and this is it on a clockwork kind of calendar system. And we have to remember that we are creative people, and that's probably going to be the most boring like rules and cage to set up for ourselves when it doesn't necessarily result, actually I'd argue it definitely doesn't result in you creating your best work and your most inspired things by putting yourself to this regimented thing. I can even notice myself editing my thoughts around the Make Art and Be Hot program and announcing it on here because I don't have a specific date in mind. I want to be able to create it in the sexiest way possible and launch that thing when it's ready and when I'm most excited about telling people about it. And yeah, it's probably going to work better from a marketing perspective to have a specific date, but if that's not the way that feels exciting to you or feels like the best way for you to create it, then let's just decide to create things in ways that feel really fun to us. You know, I'm just spitballing here. So these mugs that we've got here, there's a lot of these bad boys to go out, and I'm very excited to pack them up and get them in their ridiculous pink boxes and throw some stickers in and some postcards and send them out to everybody who ordered all of these. Like, it's been so exciting to create things and throw these things and glaze them and be in the studio knowing that they already have homes. Like, they already have homes that they belong to. So I'm really excited for people to start receiving them and to start having their little coffees in these babies.
I used to do it that I was a member of Confidence Club, cause that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw. I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just owned it, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew.
Okay, so I've got a lot of mugs and these bad boys, and I'm going to photograph them and list them in the shop. This lighting is bonkers. I want to just give you a little run through of them. Dog's barking, lights cracking me up. What do? We persevere. The first one is this. I fucking love myself and I love this mug. I feel like I just cracked the code of like my size and shape of mug when it comes to throwing it, and I know me in like 6 months will have cracked another code of a different variant of like mug shape, but I really like this mug shape. Like, it's so satisfying and comfortable to hold, and it fits like just the right enough. Like, I don't want to, I'm not a tiny coffee kind of gal, and I have experimented with a few pieces that are kind of pushing me into the direction of having a small coffee instead of a slightly larger coffee. But these are like, I don't know, fill this bad boy up with tea. It's dunkable. I am obsessed. Next up, I have made a different variation. I've been experimenting with a few different variations of the Make Art and Be Hot mug, and this is fucking brilliant. Again, perfect size, perfect shape. I also love that this clay that I used, the way that it interacts with the glaze as it's baking and cooking away in the firing. Like, it gets this little crispy, toasty effect, and I just think it's so beautiful. It's so organic. This is what I love so much about ceramics and just handmade things in general, that there's so much that you can create and design in something, but then there's also so much that's just based on the chance of where it's sat in the kiln and like how these different things react together. And it's like you get to create something and you get to have a vision, but then there are also so many things that happen by the magic of like putting mud on fire, basically. So then, again in the theme of making art and being hot, which is what we're about around these parts, I've made this little cute Make Art and Be Hot ashtray in my, God, I'm so proud of myself. I'm pretty sure I've invented this shape of ashtray. Like, I don't know, obviously it's very inspired by Seth Rogen, but I wanted something that is just one streamlined piece, and I don't know, I'm just proud of myself. Like, I think I really did something with this design. I love making them, and I really like this star design. I think I'm going to play with it on a few other things. I really like this, and I'm really proud of this. Then we have a version that I tried also with the stars. Love the black stars on this, speckled with a little toasty trim. Love it. However, it got a little bit too experimental with like wax resist by putting on these layers of glaze and layers of paint and trying to stop the glaze from going in certain areas. Sometimes I'm just a little bit too experimental when it comes to ceramics, and honestly, like, the simpler you make, the simpler facets that are at play, honestly the better results you're gonna get. And I went a little bit too, trying too many things at once basically, and I put wax resist over this and it just didn't. Some parts resisted and some parts didn't, so you can't really read the writing. It says high vibe honey. I'm probably gonna make a different version of this, but I'm not gonna sell this version obviously because it's just not it. But I'm very happy to keep this little one for myself and have it my little smoking companion. Up next there's Make Art and Be Hot in pink cursive in this toasty little bad boy. God, like, just curling up with a book and one of these little babies. I'm so excited to like send these around the world and have them in your homes, you know. These will be live as well, by the way. By the time this video goes out, these will already be in my shop, so check if they're available, if there's one that you're looking at. Okay, so these two, I was playing around with keep cups where you have these little sippies, and these would be a small coffee size. See, I told you I'm trying to get myself to drink small coffees, and these are like me convincing myself by making really cute cups to drink them. Both of these are Make Art and Be Hot in the little horny heart design that for some reason I always doodle, and I'm like, maybe this is just like my motif, maybe this is one of my shapes that goes on my things, and apparently it is. So I did one in red and I did one in pink, and I just think they're adorable, you know. I just think, look at the toastiness. Like, this will have been, this one has like more toastiness on the back, and it will have been like the position that it was in the kiln. Maybe it was next to a wall, maybe it was next to another piece that gave him a little toasty cook, and I just think that is exciting. Like, genuinely, that kind of stuff is what I'm most excited about when I pick up things from their firing. I'm like, how have they cooked? Like, what different results that I didn't imagine have come out with these. It's great to see. And I also did one of these Make Art and Be Hot with a horny heart as an ashtray, a little sexy beast. And then these guys, let's talk about these. I'm so excited about these. I love drawing flames. I just think flames are iconic and look so impactful and fucking cool. Like, walking around sipping this little bad boy, stunning. So I did a red flame and a pink flame as the keep cups, and I'm so excited to see these in people's like little flat lays, and just you living your life and making art while sipping out of this. Live for it. Make Art and Be Hot in a horny heart, but the mug version with also more raw clay. Obviously I can't explain this to you because like you're on the other side of a camera right now, but the texture, like, this feels, I am a very tactile person, you know. I like to feel textures. I like to be holding something and just like massaging it and feeling it, and this has that, like, it has the silkiness where the glaze is, but then it also has like the slightly rough clay texture with the grits, I don't know what you call it, but like the pieces, all the stuff. Like, I love this. I'm gonna have to go fast because my battery's gonna die. We have the horny heart as high vibe honey, of course, in the ashtray, because what is a high vibe honey if not a little stoner bitch? Then we have, no, this might be my favorite. Okay, no favorites, but this might be my favorite. Bad bitches make it happen in the perfect mug you have ever freaking seen. I need to make a billion of these, but there's only one in this, of course. I've been experimenting with pink glaze. I don't know if I talked about this in like another video or just like across the internet, but I've been experimenting with pink glaze, and this is like a baby pink. It looks really cool over the speckled clay again. And we have Make Art and Be Hot in red, and red and pink is an iconic color combo. Then we have pink flames on white clay as an ashtray, This is a chunky boy. Like if you want a coffee table centerpiece for all your joint smoking needs, I've got you. Another ashtray, pink, checkered on white clay. Like I did that thing. Like, I don't know. I'm really proud of myself. And then we have two ashtrays that works in progress, okay? I'm proud of them. They didn't 100% come out the way that I envisioned them, but I'm excited. Like I'm still really happy with them, but I know that I want to experiment and do different things that I think are going to help the effects be more impactful. And this one is my little stamp, classic 90s, early 2000s tattoo style with the honey heart creatrix in the middle. I wanted this to be like a sketchy style, painty style, so I did it with the black underglaze and the pencils. So I don't know if you can really see it too well on here, but like it's got a really like sketchbook textural feel to it, and I really like it. I think it looks fucking cool, and that's of course an ashtray. Then we have this one, which is also the same design, but done with like cooking it in the glaze, so you got this toasty effect, and I love this. I'm obsessed with it. I am really excited to get a whole bag of this clay and experiment in a billion different ways of like this glaze on, glaze off kind of technique, because it's that cookie toastiness that I love. There is a little, I feel like there's things in ceramics that are gonna happen. There's always gonna be imperfections, and I don't want to be like something's not perfect until it's perfect. But like this drippy annoys the shit out of me. I think it's still beautiful. I think things like that add personality to it. But you know, I'm excited to experiment to see like how I can perfect this technique and have the organic nature of like how clay and glaze, which is liquid glass basically, interacts with clay. I'm excited. I think this is really cool. And of course this is bad bitch. And then we have another red and pink moment, which is becoming who I was born to be. I want to make, I'm going to say it here first, but I want to make my entire affirmation decks as like a mug series or like a ceramic version of the deck. And this is one from Bad Bitch Affirmations. So I don't know, I'm experimenting with ideas, but I love this. I feel like you can drink from this, drink your little elixirs from this while you're writing your manifestation list. And I just think it's going to supercharge it, you know? And then we have Make Art and Be Hot in pink, bold, this gorgeous little muggy mug. Love it. Last but certainly not least, whoops, we have Creatrix, because you need to remind the world and yourself that you are a creatrix. Okay, so my battery is gonna run out. That is all I want to share in this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. These will be live in the shop right now, so go get a piece before they're gone, and stay tuned because I want to be sharing as I am making more collections, more things, more programs, share behind the scenes of the Creatrix Coven and what we're working on there. I'm really excited to be back on YouTube and doing the damn thing. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.